The last secret at the end of this video can ensure your unprecedented success with women. So stay tuned. All right, fellow seekers of Stoic Mastery. Are you tired of feeling like you're stumbling through interactions with women, unsure of what to do or say? Have you ever found yourself in situations where you wish you could hit the rewind button and handle things differently? Well, you're not alone. We've all been there, grappling with the complexities of relationships and communication. But fear not, because today we're diving deep into the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius to uncover 9 crucial things smart men should not do with women. To access the eternal wisdom of the Stoics, smash that subscribe button right now. Grab your notebook, open your mind, and let's explore how ancient philosophy can illuminate our modern relationships. Number 1. Keep your past secret. Imagine your past as a treasure trove, filled with both sparkling jewels and hidden traps. Every memory, every experience, every decision you've made is a piece of that treasure. But here's the thing. Not all treasures are meant to be flaunted. Some are best kept safely locked away from prying eyes and wandering thoughts. Now picture yourself standing at the entrance of this treasure trove, the key to unlock it dangling from your fingertips. You're tempted to throw open the doors and let the world see every glittering gem and rough-hewn stone within. After all, why hide something so precious? But pause for a moment and consider this. Not every jewel is meant for public display. You see, guarding your past isn't about denying who you are or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about exercising discernment and wisdom in what you choose to reveal and what you choose to keep hidden. Just as the Stoic philosophers taught us to cultivate virtue and exercise self-control, so too must we learn to discern which parts of our past are worth sharing and which are better left unsaid. Think back to a time when you shared a deeply personal story with someone, only to regret it later. Perhaps you laid bare your vulnerabilities in the hopes of forging a deeper connection, only to find that it backfired, leaving you feeling exposed and misunderstood. We've all been there, my friend. But here's the beauty of it. Every misstep is an opportunity for growth. So how can we apply the wisdom of the Stoics to guard our past effectively? It starts with self-awareness and introspection. Take the time to reflect on your past experiences and identify which ones hold value for sharing and which ones are best kept private. Just as a skilled curator carefully selects which pieces to display in a museum exhibit, so too must you curate your own narrative, choosing only the most relevant and meaningful stories to share with others. But guarding your past isn't just about protecting yourself, it's also about respecting the privacy and boundaries of others. Just as you have stories that you'd rather keep hidden, so too do the people in your life. Learn to recognize when a story isn't yours to tell and resist the urge to pry into someone else's treasure trove. Number 2. Confront the fear of solitude. Just think you're standing on the edge of a big empty field. It's just you, the grass, and the sky, stretching out forever. You might feel a little scared because there's no one else around. It's like being in a big quiet room with nobody to talk to. But being alone isn't always scary. Sometimes when you're by yourself, you can hear your own thoughts more clearly. It's like listening to a story inside your head. And just like a story, being alone can help you learn more about yourself. Think back to a time when you found yourself alone, truly alone, with nothing but your own thoughts for company. Perhaps it was during a long car ride, a solitary walk in the woods, or a quiet evening at home. At first, the silence may have been deafening, the emptiness suffocating. But as you settled into it, something remarkable happened. You began to hear the whisper of your own inner voice, the quiet murmurings of your soul. Facing the fear of being alone isn't about seeking out solitude for its own sake. It's about embracing the opportunity to reconnect with yourself, to cultivate a deeper understanding of who you are and what you value. Just as the Stoic philosophers encouraged us to cultivate inner virtue and find contentment within ourselves, so too must we learn to find solace in our own company. But facing the fear of being alone isn't just about introspection and self-reflection. It's also about confronting the societal pressures and expectations that drive us to seek constant companionship. We live in a world that glorifies busyness and socialization, equating solitude with loneliness and isolation. But the truth is, there is immense power in learning to be comfortable in your own skin, to find peace in the quiet moments between the noise. So how can we apply the wisdom of the Stoics to face the fear of being alone? It starts with shifting our mindset from one of avoidance to one of acceptance. Instead of viewing solitude as something to be feared, embrace it as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Use the quiet moments to reflect on your values, your goals, and your aspirations. Allow yourself to sit with your thoughts, to feel the full range of emotions that arise, without judgment or resistance. Number 3, manage your time wisely. All right, let's dive deeper into the art of time management, a crucial aspect of attracting women. Imagine this scenario. You're on a date with someone you really like, but you keep checking your phone, glancing at the clock, and seem distracted by a million other things. It sends the message that you're not fully present, that your time is divided and scattered. Does this strike a chord with you? It's a common pitfall, but mastering your time can transform your dating life. Epictetus, the Stoic sage, emphasized the value of time as our most precious asset. He believed that how we spend our time reflects our true priorities and character. So let's take a page from his book and start managing our time with intentionality. Begin by identifying your priorities, what truly matters to you. Allocate your time accordingly, setting aside dedicated slots for work, leisure, personal growth, and yes, dating. Boundaries are key. Learn to say no to activities or commitments that don't align with your goals. Delegate tasks when possible and embrace the power of focus. When you're with someone, be fully present. Give them your undivided attention, listen actively, and engage wholeheartedly in the moment. By managing your time wisely, you not only become more productive and balanced, but also demonstrate respect for yourself and others, qualities that are undeniably attractive. Number 4, celebrate your achievements. Now let's explore the often overlooked practice of celebrating your achievements. Consider this scenario. You've just accomplished a significant milestone, perhaps a promotion at work, completing a personal project, or hitting a fitness goal. Yet, instead of reveling in your success, you downplay it, shrug it off, and swiftly move on to the next challenge. Does this resonate with you? Many of us are guilty of this, but it's time to change the narrative. Epictetus urged his followers to acknowledge and celebrate their accomplishments, no matter how modest they may seem. He recognized that doing so fosters a sense of gratitude, fulfillment, and self-worth, qualities that radiate attractiveness. So let's adopt this Stoic wisdom and start celebrating our wins, big and small. Take a moment to reflect on your achievements. Recognize the effort, dedication, and resilience it took to get there. Treat yourself to a reward. It could be a special meal, a leisure activity you enjoy, or simply basking in the satisfaction of a job well done. Share your successes with loved ones, allowing them to join in your joy and validation. By celebrating your achievements, you not only boost your confidence and motivation, but also inspire admiration in others. So, go ahead, celebrate yourself. You've earned it. Number 5, safeguard your mental health. Now let's delve into a topic that's often overlooked but absolutely crucial. Safeguarding your mental health. Picture this scenario. You're in the early stages of a relationship. Everything seems perfect on the surface, but beneath it all, you're struggling with anxiety, self-doubt, or unresolved issues from the past. Sound familiar? It's easy to neglect our mental well-being in the pursuit of love. But here's the truth. A healthy relationship starts with a healthy mind. Epictetus, the wise Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of cultivating inner peace and tranquility. He understood that our thoughts and emotions shape our reality, and that true happiness comes from within. So let's take a page from his book and prioritize our mental health. Start by practicing self-awareness. Tune into your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors without judgment. Recognize when you need support, and don't hesitate to seek professional help or confide in trusted friends or family members. Establish healthy boundaries in your relationships. Communicate openly and honestly about your needs and limitations. And don't be afraid to walk away from toxic situations or people who drain your energy. Remember, your mental well-being is non-negotiable. When you prioritize self-care and emotional resilience, you not only enhance your own quality of life, but also become a more grounded, stable, and attractive partner. So take care of your mind and watch how it transforms your relationships for the better. Number 6, be true to yourself. Moving on to another fundamental principle of attracting women, being true to yourself. Imagine this scenario. You're on a date, and you find yourself pretending to be someone you're not, maybe exaggerating your accomplishments, suppressing your true interests, or conforming to societal expectations. Deep down, you know it's not authentic, but you're afraid that being yourself won't be enough. Sound familiar? It's a trap many fall into, but here's the truth. Authenticity is magnetic. Epictetus, the Stoic sage, urged his followers to live in accordance with their true nature, free from the shackles of external validation. He believed that true freedom comes from embracing who we are, flaws and all, and living in alignment with our values and beliefs. So, let's heed his wisdom and embrace authenticity in our relationships. Start by getting to know yourself on a deeper level. Explore your passions, strengths, and weaknesses, and embrace them wholeheartedly. Be honest and transparent in your interactions with others, expressing your thoughts, feelings, and desires without fear of judgment. Reject the pressure to conform to societal norms or mold yourself into someone you're not. When you're true to yourself, you radiate confidence, charisma, and integrity, qualities that are irresistibly attractive. You attract people who appreciate you for who you are, not who you pretend to be. So, embrace your authenticity and watch how it transforms your relationships and enriches your life in ways you never thought possible. Number 7, don't sacrifice your life for someone else. Let's tackle a critical point. Don't sacrifice your life for someone else. Picture this scenario. You're deeply infatuated with someone, and in your eagerness to please them, you find yourself compromising your own dreams, goals, and values. You put their needs above your own, sacrificing your independence and autonomy in the process. Sound familiar? It's a common pitfall in relationships, but here's the reality check. Sacrificing your life for someone else is a recipe for resentment and unhappiness. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of maintaining our inner freedom and autonomy, even in the face of love and desire. He believed that true happiness comes from living in accordance with our own principles and pursuing our own path in life. So let's take heed of his wisdom and resist the temptation to lose ourselves in our relationships. Set healthy boundaries and assert your needs and desires with confidence. Remember that you are worthy of love and respect just as you are, and any relationship that requires you to sacrifice your essence is not worth pursuing. Cultivate a strong sense of self-worth and independence, and don't settle for anything less than a partnership built on mutual respect, equality, and shared values. When you prioritize your own well-being and fulfillment, you become a more attractive and desirable partner. You bring your whole self to the table, enriching the relationship with your authenticity, passion, and vitality. So, don't sacrifice your life for someone else. Live boldly and unapologetically, and watch how it transforms your relationships for the better. Number 8, prioritize your relationships with friends and family. Now let's shift our focus to another crucial aspect of attracting women: prioritizing your relationships with friends and family. Picture this scenario. You're caught up in the whirlwind of a new romance, and in your excitement, you start neglecting your existing relationships, canceling plans with friends, skipping family gatherings, and losing touch with the people who matter most to you. Sound familiar? It's a common trap, but here's the truth. Neglecting your support system can strain your romantic relationships in the long run. Epictetus understood the importance of nurturing our connections with others, both romantic and platonic. He believed that relationships are essential for our emotional well-being and personal growth. So, let's heed his wisdom and prioritize our relationships with friends and family. Make time for meaningful interactions with your loved ones. Schedule regular catch-ups, outings, and activities that strengthen your bond. Show appreciation for their presence in your life and express gratitude for their support and companionship. Remember that romantic relationships come and go, but true friendships and family ties endure the test of time. When you prioritize your relationships with friends and family, you create a solid foundation of love, trust, and support that enriches all areas of your life, including your romantic endeavors. You demonstrate to potential partners that you value connection, loyalty, and intimacy, qualities that are undeniably attractive. So, invest in your relationships with friends and family, and watch how it enhances your overall happiness and fulfillment. Number 9. Avoid obsessive devotion. Now let's explore the danger of obsessive devotion in relationships. Picture this scenario. You meet someone who seems to fulfill all your wildest dreams, and before you know it, you're completely consumed by thoughts of them. You constantly check your phone for messages, rearrange your schedule to accommodate their needs, and lose sight of your own interests and goals. Sound familiar? It's easy to get swept up in the intoxicating whirlwind of infatuation. But here's the reality check. Obsessive devotion is not a sign of love, but rather a symptom of insecurity and imbalance. Epictetus, the wise Stoic philosopher, cautioned against becoming overly attached to external objects or individuals. He believed that true freedom comes from within, and that we should never allow our happiness to depend on someone else's presence or approval. So let's heed his wisdom and avoid falling into the trap of obsessive devotion. Maintain a healthy sense of perspective in your relationships. Remember that your worth and identity are not defined by your partner's affection or attention. Nurture your own interests, hobbies, and friendships outside of the relationship, and cultivate a sense of independence and self-sufficiency. Set boundaries and respect your partner's autonomy. Avoid smothering them with excessive demands, expectations, or possessiveness. Trust that they are capable of making their own choices and living their own lives, even if it means spending time apart. When you avoid obsessive devotion, you create space for a healthier, more balanced relationship based on mutual respect, trust, and freedom. You allow love to flourish organically, rather than suffocating it with clinginess or neediness. So, embrace the Stoic principle of moderation and self-restraint in your relationships, and watch how it fosters deeper intimacy, connection, and fulfillment for both you and your partner. And there you have it, Stoic Masters. 9 powerful insights inspired by the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy, guaranteed to level up your game in the realm of relationships. But guess what? We're just scratching the surface. In our next video, we'll dive even deeper and reveal the biggest secrets to creating sparks and making women chase you. Get ready to unlock the keys to irresistible attraction and timeless romance. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Until next time, stay stoic, stay strong, and keep mastering the art of love. See you in the next video.